now.
Oh yeah, Burn Notice knows how to bring the drama, and tonight we are blowing the lid off of one of Primetime's hottest shows. Tonight, we've got the secrets of crime TV revealed. We're getting the real story behind USA's massive hit spy drama Burn Notice, straight from its star Jeffrey Donovan, who joins me in New York.
I feel like I'm Robert Patrick in Terminator 2 in that clip where he gets shot by a shotgun and he's like, ow.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. It just grazed me.
Hey, it's great to meet you, first of all, and congratulations on 7 amazing seasons of a show that so many people love. I know it has to be bittersweet that it's going away, but you have big fans right here at Showbiz Tonight, especially. So just as we're getting started, I don't want any spoilers, but give us a little secret, a nugget from what we're going to see in the finale tomorrow.
Well, there is, this is a very tight-knit family of cast members, Bruce, Sharon, Gabrielle, and Kobe and I, and one of us dies in the series finale. And it's a tragic death, but also a heroic death. But when people watch it, they'll realize it was necessary.
Okay, it'll be almost a full circle closure kind of moment.
Yes, very circular. It started at the beginning of the pilot, and 7 years ago, which is unbelievable. It's lasted this long, and then it comes full circle, yeah.
Well, of course, for the unfortunate few who have not seen the show, you play an undercover agent who was burned or blacklisted, exposed, and we saw that play out in real life not all that long ago with CIA agent Valerie Plame. I want to revisit that moment.
I've served the United States loyally and to the best of my ability as a covert operations officer for the Central Intelligence Agency. I worked on behalf of the national security of our country, on behalf of the people of the United States, until my name and true affiliation were exposed in the national media.
I have to imagine, I mean, that was such an incredible moment, and seeing it again reminds me of how powerful that all was. When that happened, you have to have been watching very closely.
Yeah, what's tough about that is she was burned for political reasons, and I believe. And then when you play a character that's similar to that, you wonder what reason was it behind Michael Weston, which is a very fictional story. And that was the whole premise of the show, was why was Michael unjustly burned. And before Burn Notice, this term Burn Notice was never known.
Right.
And it's a real thing. It's a pink slip for spies. And that means no ally of the United States can ever talk to you, communicate with you, or work with you for the rest of your life. And they took away your identity. So you got to realize, can never work again.
Yeah.
Just like this show.
But, yeah, that stinks.
Yeah.
but here's the thing, because it's always been referred to as a fictional show, here's the first secret I need for you to reveal for us tonight, because, and maybe you can't, but how often has real-life drama found its way into your scripts? Obviously, there's a great veil of secrecy over what really goes on.
We have a consultant that the show has worked loosely on this former intelligence officer named Michael Wilson, very close to Michael Weston. And he gave us a lot of the first 2 seasons spycraft, how to bug a enemy's phone, how to create an X-ray machine out of a taser. I mean, all of these things he actually does.
Based in reality.
Based on reality. I mean, you can look it up. And then when it comes down to any kind of explosive device, which we talk about that we built,
right,
we always made some false ingredients, some made-up name.
Thank you for that.
It was inert.
I appreciate that.
Nobody would be hurt by these things
and I don't want
created.
I don't want anybody to learn from that.
Yeah.
I look at your credentials. I mean, you're a black belt. You speak Russian. You even lived in Russia. It's almost like you've been training to be a spy your entire life. So here's the next secret I need for you to reveal, and that's what makes you so believable on the show. But how closely have you worked with agents or former agents to inject that realism of your own portrayal into the drama? Well,
I've corresponded with this ex-operative over emails for many years. I've hung out with Homeland Security, got the inside on what they really do. And what's interesting about today's media coverage of what NSA is doing, it's been going on.
Yeah.
It's really been going on,
right,
and I think it's a little naive of our country to think that with the technology we have today that they're not listening into more.
I have always said that.
And a little quick thing, only because I played a spy and I researched it. There's a thing called the ASA. It's no longer existing. It's predated NSA. It's the American Security Agency.
Okay.
They were built to spy on Americans. It was during World War II. We didn't know who to trust.
That was the gig.
And that was the gig. So it's just an old story that's getting new blood. So it's fascinating. But we're ending this series on a great note. We're ending it the way we wanted to.
Good.
7 years. We didn't get canceled. We said this is probably the way we want to end.
That's the way to do it.
And we're very happy about it.
Yeah, and good for you on that. I have one more very important secret I got to ask you, because on the show we see so much action. We've seen you, jumping out of a helicopter, tumbling over a bridge, plunging into the depths of the water, hanging off the side of a building. Big fun. So the next secret you must reveal for me, how much of your own stunt work do you do? Because so many actors, women, men, they like to do it themselves.
No, I love doing it, and I didn't think that you could be believable as a spy, a James Bond type guy, if you didn't. It wasn't your face going through that. You don't want to see the back of your head running through flames. I remember in the teaser, you'll see me jumping out of flames. That was me. That was me in a small explosion, and I burned hair on my arms. My stunt guy comes in. They did the bigger explosion. They burnt his hair and his eyebrows
Oh, my.
off. Yeah. So my rule was I will do the stunt right up until there's an ability for me to die.
Gives a whole
That's
new
when I
meaning
stop.
to burn notice. Jeffrey, congratulations again on really an incredible series.
Thank
we look
you.
forward to what's next from you, but congratulations on this again. Thanks for being
I
here.
appreciate it.
And make sure you catch the big series finale of Burn Notice. So sad it's going away tomorrow night on USA.